my goodness, folks. Have you heard the latest bombshell out of Hollywood? It's the kind of juicy scandal that has everyone buzzing. Meghan Markle's much-hyped lifestyle brand, as ever, is reportedly drowning in unsold products, and Netflix headquarters in Los Angeles is turning into a free-for-all giveaway zone. Insiders are spilling the tea, claiming that storage rooms are overflowing with jars of her fancy jams, candles, wines, and those quirky flower petal sprinkles. Employees are walking out with armloads of the stuff for absolutely nothing. One staffer even snagged 10 items in a single go. They're literally just giving it away. A source dished to Page 6, painting a picture of a brand that's gone from red hot to ice cold faster than you can say, Duchess of Sussex. If this doesn't scream epic flop, I don't know what does. Stick around because we're diving deep into this royal mess, uncovering all the dirty details, and trust me, you won't want to miss a single word. Let's rewind a bit to set the stage for this disaster. Back in April 2025, Meghan Markle launched as ever with all the fanfare you'd expect from a former royal-turned-Hollywood mogul. It was supposed to be her triumphant entry into the lifestyle empire game, channeling that effortless California chic vibe she's always peddling. The debut drop included raspberry jam, wildflower honey, and floral sprinkles, priced at premium levels, of course. Jam for $14 a jar, honey at $32, candles going for a whopping $64, and don't get me started on the wines. Rosé at $35 a bottle, and Brut sparkling at $89. It sounded luxurious, right? Meghan teased it all on her Netflix show, With Love Meghan, where she whipped up recipes and subtly plugged her products like a pro. The first batches sold out in hours, or so the hype machine claimed. Fans were scrambling, influencers were gushing, and it looked like Meghan had struck gold. But oh, how the mighty have fallen. Fast forward to now, and the cracks are showing big time. According to explosive reports from Page 6 and other outlets, Netflix's sprawling Hollywood campus, think the Icon Tower and Epic Building, is basically a warehouse for Meghan's unsold goodies. Apparently, there are 2 storage rooms packed with as-ever product, one insider revealed. They're literally just giving it away to employees. One walked out with 10 products for free. Another source confirmed the chaos. There's so much overstock. We're talking mountains of jams in flavors like strawberry, raspberry, and chocolate spreads, scented candles with notes of water lotus, sandalwood, and California poppy, bottles of Sauvignon Blanc, Rosé, and Brut, and tins of those flower sprinkles that Meghan loves to sprinkle on everything, from cakes to cocktails. It's like a high-end pantry explosion. But instead of flying off shelves, it's gathering dust. What happened? Well, the trouble started bubbling up last month when a website glitch on as ever's online store accidentally exposed the truth behind the curtain. For a brief, glorious, or disastrous, depending on your view, moment, the site displayed jaw-dropping inventory numbers, roughly 650,000 unsold items in total. Break it down. 220,000 jars of jam, 30,000 jars of honey, 90,000 candles, 80,000 tins of flower sprinkles, and about 70,000 bottles of wine. That's not a small startup stash. That's a full-blown overproduction nightmare. Critics pounced, calling it proof that the brand isn't the smash hit Meghan's team has been spinning. Proof that the brand isn't selling, one online sleuth crowed on YouTube, while Reddit threads exploded with memes and mockery. Fans offered savage solutions. Just chuck it in the dumpster, one commented. Another quipped, why not flood the UK market with it? They could use some extra spreads after Brexit. Ouch! Meghan's camp, of course, scrambled to do damage control. They denied the business was in trouble, insisting the numbers reflected strong demand and plans for global expansion. In an interview on The Circuit with Emily Chang podcast last August, Meghan herself played coy about sales figures, but boasted about the rapid sellouts. When you sell out that quickly, actually, it's a double-edged sword, she said. It's an incredible thing to happen for any small business and any startup, and at the same time, you don't get the same metrics and learnings about which products are the most coveted, because it's all gone immediately. She even teased scaling up. We thought for sure that would at least last for a couple weeks. That sold out in a couple hours. And suddenly the conversation goes from, at the start of this year, talking about a few thousands jars and lids to, we need to do a purchase order of 1 million. A source close to the brand told People magazine that the glitch actually showed a flying business, not a failing one. But come on, if it's flying off the shelves, why is Netflix HQ looking like a jam factory clearance sale? And speaking of Netflix, this giveaway fiasco is just the latest humiliation in Meghan's rocky relationship with the streaming giant. Remember, As Ever was born out of a partnership with Netflix after Meghan scrapped her original brand name, American Riviera Orchard, due to trademark drama. She even forgot to sign some crucial documents. Talk about a slip-up. The products were meant to tie in perfectly with her show With Love Meghan, where she hosted celebrity guests, shared recipes, and showcased her goods. Season 1 was a modest hit, but Season 2, launched last August, tanked hard. Netflix's own data dump showed it was viewed only 2 million times in the last 4 months of 2025, ranking a dismal 1,217 on their most watched list. The holiday special With Love Meghan, Holiday Celebration, did a tad better at 2.4 million views and 1,015th place, but that's hardly blockbuster territory. Critics panned it as pandering and uninspired, with one reviewer calling it a lot of work for little reward. Words Meghan herself echoed when hinting at the show's demands. Now insiders confirm what we've all suspected. Netflix isn't renewing With Love Meghan for a 3rd season. Faltering ratings and lackluster buzz sealed its fate. And get this, Netflix has also snubbed As Ever in their shiny new retail ventures. The streaming service is rolling out Netflix House pop-up stores and a flagship in Dallas, packed with merch from hits like Bridgerton, Stranger Things, and Squid Game. But Meghan's jams and wines, nowhere to be found. Sources say it's a polite corporate way of saying no thanks, especially after earlier promises that her products would be featured, sold, and even served in on-site cafes. One report from The Royalist called it a devastating setback, with Netflix opting for their own branded items made at the same factories as Meghan's stuff, but without the As Ever label. Brutal. This isn't just about unsold jam. It's a symptom of bigger issues plaguing Meghan and Prince Harry's Hollywood dreams. Their $100 million Netflix deal from 2020 has been downgraded to a non-exclusive first-look agreement, meaning Netflix can pick and choose projects without committing big bucks up front. It's the same setup given to the Obamas, but for the Sussexes, it feels like a demotion. Harry's Polo docu-series flopped, the Archewell Foundation is facing scandals and staff exodus, and now, as ever, is teetering on the edge. Experts are whispering that the couple's brand value is plummeting, TRP ratings are down, public interest is waning, and one PR insider warned, one more miss and it's over. Hollywood is ruthless and patience is wearing thin. But wait, there's more to this story. Amid all this jam, Meghan's team is pushing a Valentine's Day package to salvage some sales. For $185, you get chocolate, strawberry, and raspberry spreads, that fancy candle, hibiscus tea, and flower sprinkles. It's on sale now, but with the overstock drama, it feels like a desperate move. Social media is ruthless. No one wants her rubbish, one user sniped. She's so unlikable. Why would anyone buy this? Another tied it to her cancelled show. Netflix dumped her after one real season, split into two to save face. Now they're dumping her products too. Even YouTube channels are piling on, with titles like As Ever Disaster, Meghan Markle's Netflix house claims collapse, and Meghan's As Ever Valentine's fail sitting on mountains of inventory. To add fuel to the fire, let's pivot to another sizzling scoop that's got the royal watchers in a frenzy. Prince Harry and Meghan's Archewell charity is under fresh scrutiny for wasting money on lavish Netflix projects while donations dry up. Reports from the Royal Observer claim the couple is pissing money away on high-end productions, with Netflix just sitting back and watching. Insiders allege that after the success of their 2022 docuseries, Harry and Meghan, subsequent ventures like Harry's Polo show and Meghan's cooking series burned through cash without delivering hits. Archewell's 2025 filings showed a sharp drop in contributions, down millions from previous years amid allegations of mismanagement and a mass staff turnover. Nearly all employees have jumped ship. One source blasted, "They're living like billionaires on donor dollars, but the output is zilch." This ties right back to As Ever, as Netflix's backing was supposed to boost both the brand and the foundation's profile. Instead, it's all unraveling, with critics calling it the point of no return for the Sussexes.